my name is Celta and I'm going to tell you a story about how I got my pet. My little sister and I have always wanted a pet or two, and now we finally live with the cutest pets ever. We have rats. Rats might seem like an odd pet to have, but my little sister and I love them dearly. Peep and Squeak, being both girls, make for a wonderful pair of pets. I'd like you to meet Peep. This is Peep, and Squeak here is in my pocket, taking a little nap. Ever since I was little, my mother and father would hear, "Mommy, why can't we get a pet?" And, "Daddy, can we get a pet now? Yesterday you told me that we could get a pet when I'm older. Now I'm older." Over and over they would reply, "Maybe when you're older." My little sister, as a younger child, would adopt a few furry spiders which served as her pets temporarily. Usually she killed them by squashing them within a few hours. Finally, when my dad saw that she had adopted a brown, stinky, slimy, or slippery earthworm, he relented and started looking for some real pets for us. First, we started looking online for good first pets. We found out that small animals like guinea pigs, hamsters, rats, mice, gurgles, etc. make good first pets. All these animals are nocturnal though. Although rats are nocturnal, they're smarter, so they adapt to your schedule so that they actually like being taken out of their cage during the daytime. But all the other animals that I mentioned don't like being taken out of the cage in the daytime. We decided that rats would be the best, so we looked on Craigslist. We found many rats that were for sale, but none looked right. Some rats bit their owners, some were too needy, some rats didn't like being held, and some rats were too expensive. Finally, after looking and waiting for weeks on end, we found the perfect rats for us. Peep, our brown-hooded rat, with white on her stomach, legs, and sides, would become mine, while Squeak, our other hooded rat, with a black hood and a big black spot on her back, became my sister's. Squeak also has white on her sides, legs, and stomach. I called Jeff, their previous owner, and set a date to meet Peep and Squeak. When we met Peep and Squeak at Jeff's house, I slept right through when we came in through the door. They woke up when we walked over to their cage. When Jeff took them out of their cage and let us pet them, they felt so soft and fluffy when we petted them. Jeff taught us about rats, and we learned a few things, even though I had already read a lot online beforehand. To get them home, we had to get their big cage home in our little geoprism. We tried many different ways to fit their cage in the trunk. They utterly could not fit the cage in the trunk. The next place to try was the front seat. That did not fit the cage, even after minutes of trying. Our last resort, the back seat, after minutes of pushing, shoving, and pulling, barely fit the cage. My sister and I ended up squished together in the back seat. Her car seat is huge in and of itself, but with me in the middle seat, which is not even a full-size seat, and the cage on the other side, we had a very cozy ride home. My mom, sitting in the front passenger seat, ended up sitting hunched over, for the cage took too much space in the back. My dad in the driver's seat had the most space of us all. Finally, we managed to get home safely with no more than a few cramps. My father named the rats the ladies. My sister and I take care of the ladies. Pets are a big responsibility, and I try my best to take care of my jobs in caring for the ladies. Sometimes I'll forget to refill their food bowl every once in a while, and an hour or two later I'll remember to fill it up again. Overall, I have learned a lot of responsibility and patience from our cute rats. I learned responsibility by having to pay for them myself, and also by taking care of them and cleaning their cage. Also, I learned patience from Peep and Squeak not wanting to come out when we first got them because they were scared. My whole family loves our sweet little rats and thinks that they are just the right pets for us. Although some people, most are grandmothers and some moms, get freaked out by their long bald tail, saying, "Get out of the way." We still love them, and we actually like their tail. Any questions?